Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So, today, we will be doing something different. We'll be doing a dual review. That's right, we're gonna review two figures at once because these two figures, I feel like, you know, just get it done with, get it over with. We're going to review the Transformers Cyberverse Scout Class Ratchet and Shadow Striker. I don't know. I just don't know. But we'll see. Let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for these two figures. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here are Scout Class Ratchet and Scout Class Shadow and let's try it again. And here is Scout Class Ratchet and here is Scout Class Shadow Striker in their vehicle modes, half transformed modes. I don't know. I really don't know. Man, these Scout Class figures are not great. You know, I mean, they're not spectacular by any means. I don't know. These figures are just horrible. They're just horrible. They're not for everybody. You know, they're for the therefore blah 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 blah, and this makes my tongue malfunction a lot. These Scout Class figures are totally meant for the little kids. You know, they're meant for the children. They're not meant for the adult collectors. But I got these figures just to see how they work, and now I know how they work. I'm not planning on getting all the Scout Class figures because they're horrible. Oh man, their ult modes are just no. The ult modes are just no. They're just no. So, who shall we take a look at first? We shall take a look at Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Which one shall we take a look first? Although Ratchet. We'll take a look at Ratchet first. So let's put Shadow Striker off to the side for now, and we'll take a look at the details on Scout Class Ratchet himself. I mean, you can see, yeah, you can see his arms, you can see his head, you can see his chest. I mean, the chest works on the vehicle because, you know, the windshield of the ambulance, I think that works. I mean, you have a nice Autobot symbol right there. He does have some nice, you know, detail, you know, nice silver paint on the chest right there, the belly, and the head sculpt is actually quite nice, you know, with the silver paint, blue eyes, red paint for the crest and the beard, and red paint on the shoulders and the side of his arms. I mean, it kind of works. But you can see on the front of the ambulance has no paint whatsoever, unfortunately. And yeah, I really don't know. I seriously, man, I really don't know why these figures exist. I don't know. I mean, literally, this guy sucks. I mean, the ult mode sucks. But we'll see what happens in the robot mode. So now he does have a gimmick. If you push this section right here, this black piece, you push this black piece down, and you just push it down, and there we go. There's the gimmick. It just, you know, puts a crane out. You know, it takes, you know, just unfolds a crane or something like a hook or something. I don't know, and you can actually just fold this down and just clip this back in and just activate it by pressing that in, and there you go. That's the gimmick. Man, these are horrible. These are horrible. I mean, it's a fun gimmick, but looks wise, yeah, definitely horrible. I mean, I can definitely see the fun of it, but if you're not careful enough, you're gonna activate the gimmick accidentally. Stay down. Anyway, so let's just see how he scales with some other figures. Here is Ratchet compared with the Power to Prime's Legends class Beachcomber, and they're technically Legend-sized figures, you know. Yeah, they're technically Legend-sized figures right there. And with the Deluxe class Bumblebee from Cyberverse, and obviously, yeah, the Deluxe class figures are definitely way better than these pieces of, I don't know what they are. But that's just put Bumblebee off to the side for now, and we can take a look at Shadow Striker before we transform Ratchet. Okay, so here is Shadow Striker in her vehicle mode. Okay, I would have to say between Shadow Striker and Ratchet, I think Shadow Striker is slightly better than Ratchet in vehicle mode, because the this kind of looks like a car, just with a head sticking out. So yeah, definitely this car mode is quite cohesive for the most part anyway, you know, surrounding the head, you know. But yeah, let's get closer so we can take a look at the details. She does have some nice paint, you know, on the front of the vehicle. Nice Decepticon symbol on the front as well. You can see her head with the blue face with some red eyes. The monocle is right there. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. She does have some nice rolling wheels, so she can roll. She rolls pretty smoothly. So, and she does have some ports on the side of his forearm, on the side of her forearm. So you can technically, you know, plug in a Battle Master or, you know, or the Micromaster weapons. You can technically, you know, just plug in weapon right there if you want to, but this is kind of loose. It's kind of loose. Let's see. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. And I accidentally activated the gimmick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, there we go. So, yeah, you can actually plug in some Battle Masters on the ports, on the sides of her. See, these figures make my tongue malfunction a lot. Too many times. Oh my gosh. So, what I was trying to say is, you can actually plug in the Battle Masters or your Micromaster weapons, you know, on the sides of her forearms. So that's pretty cool. I mean, these are her forearms, so yeah, the sides of a car. I don't know. But to activate the gimmick is you just press on this, and these two sections right here will come out. There we go. Unfortunately, this section, I don't know why this section doesn't want to work properly, but maybe it's the spring. I don't know. Maybe the spring just didn't work properly. But yeah, you can do that. Zoom. I don't know. But yeah, these figures are just not that great. I don't know why these exist. Yeah, I really don't know why these exist. I just don't know why. Okay, so I just found out that this side doesn't want to work because the spring, I think, is broken. I think this side is literally broken. So let me fix this real quick off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I managed to fix the gimmick right there. So yeah, it works now. So yeah, these I don't know. You can only activate the gimmick in the alt modes. You can't really activate the gimmick in robot mode. So yeah, so let's just bring in Ratchet right here so you can see. Man, oh man, I don't know. I really don't know about these figures. So yeah. So I don't really need to bring in the comparisons again in alt mode because you know how they scale. You know how Shadow Striker scales. You know, she's pretty much, you know, legend size. I mean, yeah. But anyway, so now let us transform these two Scout class figures into their robot mode. So since we started off with Ratchet first, why not? We should transform Ratchet first right now. So now to transform Ratchet into his robot mode, you just want to bring down the legs just like so. Split the legs, just split them, and there we go. Split the legs. So. And just rotate the waist 180. There we go. Just rotate it to 180, and just bring all this up, and just lock that into place. And there you go. That's it. That's pretty much it for the robot mode transformation. And it actually does look good in robot mode, but the alt mode just fails miserably. But the robot mode does it looks quite good right here. So yeah. You can see you got nice red paint on the thighs, right in there. You can see the molding detail for the feet. Unfortunately, it's not painted. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to mention he has rolling wheels. So, yeah, he can definitely roll in ambulance mode. It's a term that I use loosely for that alt mode. Yeah, that stupid alt mode. So, but the robot mode does look good, but the articulation in robot mode is kind of limited because you can see the arms, they're bent up, so there's no elbow joint, but you know the arms can do a full 360, no hit movements. Unfortunately, arms can move in and out, and that's pretty much it for the arm movements. Legs can move up that far, move back that far, and they can't really do full splits. The legs can move out only that far, and a little rotation at the hip, and that's it. No knee joint, no ankle tilt, no nothing whatsoever. So he's not really posable at all. He's just stock straight like that. So that's pretty much it. So let's just bring in Shadow Striker so we can actually transform real quick. So the transformation, you don't want to activate the gimmick, excuse me. So lift this up a little bit so you don't have to activate the gimmick. Just untab the arms just like so, and just rotate them down. Just rotate them down like so. And just bring down the chest up. Just bring the chest down just like so, and just bring this down. And this is on the hinge right here. Just bring all this down. I'm sure you can see it. There are 2 tabs right here, so it would just go into these little notches right there. So just bring this down until it tabs into place, just like so. And there we go. Just bring down her arms a little bit more and split the legs, and you're done. There we go. There you have Shadow Striker fully transformed into her robot mode, and she does look quite good in robot mode, I will say. She looks pretty decent. Yeah, she looks pretty decent enough, but of course, with the gimmick, with how these works, the articulation is very, very limited because the arms can only do a full 360, and that's it. You know, the legs can move around on these ball joint of the hip, and that's pretty much it. Not even articulated at all. Just bare in terms of articulation. But the design of the robot, again, my tongue has malfunctioned. But the design of the robot mode does look quite good. You know, have some nice paint on the thighs, right here, on the head, on the chest, and that's pretty much it for paint. The plastic they use is, you know, has some nice metallic finish. I do quite like that. So yeah, pretty cool. But other than that, this figure just, yeah, it is not great. You know, it's not great. So let's bring in Ratchet in. Let's bring Ratchet in so we can see how they look together. And yeah, in terms of, you know, the design of the robot mode, I think I like Ratchet's robot mode way better than Shadow Striker's. I don't know, she just looked too skinny. The arms look too skinny for my liking. I don't know, but she still looks decent enough. But yeah. So let's just bring in a couple of size comparisons right here. Here are Ratchet and Shadow Striker compared with the Power to Prime's Legends class Beachcomber, and like I said earlier, they're pretty much Legends class size, so yeah, they're pretty much Legends class figures, but not greatly posable. So yeah, yeah, this figure way better than these two things. I don't know, but let's move on to the next size comparison. And last but not least, with the Cyberverse Deluxe class Bumblebee, and obviously this deluxe class Bumblebee figure works so much better than these two. Why? Man, I really can't get my thoughts together with these two figures. I don't know why, but anyway. So that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Okay, here are my final thoughts on the Transformer Cyberverse Scout class Shadow Striker and Scout class Autobot Ratchet, and woo! Man, these figures are not that great. They're not good. They're not good. They're just, oh, they're horrible. I mean, they're okay. They're just okay, you know, for what they are. I mean, I can definitely see the fun from the gimmicks. You know, I can definitely see the fun from these gimmicks. But yeah, they're not executed well. Their alt modes just, I don't know why. Man, the alt modes just look weird. At least Shadow Striker's alt mode looks more like a car than, you know, than just an ambulance with arms sticking out, with a head sticking out. There's literally just half of the robot just sticking out. Anyway. So yeah, Ratchet is not great in terms of the ult mode. Shadow Striker is alright in terms of the ult mode. Just the head sticking out, you know, visible hit syndrome in ult mode. Robot mode, I like Ratchet's robot mode way better than Shadow Striker. I mean, Shadow Striker is completely bare and her arms look skinny. At least Ratchet looks buff, you know, at least I like that, you know. I like the robot mode design from Ratchet, but other than that, just overall, just, I don't know. Oh man, these Scout class figures are just no. They're just no. I don't know why these exist. I don't know why. Just mainly for the, you know, for the little kids, you know, for the little children. I can definitely see children having a lot of fun with these. I mean, I do have a lot of fun with these Scout class figures. It's just looks wise, yeah. And the articulation, like horrible articulation, just they don't even move that much. But yeah, I really can't. I just cannot. I can't get any more Scout class figures now that I have these two. I already know how they work. I really can't. I just can't. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I can't really invest. I can't do it. I can't invest myself into these Scout class figures anymore. No. Since now that I have these two, I'm not obligated to get more of these Scout class figures. So on the scale of 1 to 10, overall, just 3 out of 10. Yeah, 3 out of 10. Not great. Yeah, these two figures are not great. So yeah, just not great at all. So okay, so so I think that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so you know my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Cyberverse reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. I'll post links to that playlist in the description down below. And if you have enjoyed this video review of these two horrible figures, do me a favor and slam dunk a like on it. I will appreciate that very much. So I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the dreadful Transformers Cyberverse Scout class Autobot Ratchet and Scout class Shadow Striker. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.